What's going on, YouTube? It's the Bushy Beard, and I'm back, and I'm not necessarily as bushy as ever, but still bushy as ever. So I've been seeing Ren on my For You page for a little bit, and so I figured might as well go ahead and react to him. I have no idea what to expect. I don't know what kind of genre it is. I'm coming in this totally blind. But I do see a guitar, so I'm thinking probably singing of some sort. I could be 100% wrong because I have been wrong in the past. I am not a perfect person. I don't know everything. And my intuition is not always 100%. But I like the feel of this. It's kind of like a mental institute, I would say. A rundown one for sure. But the title High Ren, maybe mental health feel to it. But if you have not yet, welcome to the Bearded Reactions. I am the Bushy Beard, and we are the Bearded family. We are the best family on the whole entire internet. So, yeah, if you want to join, please go ahead and subscribe. If not, that's okay. It's not going to hurt my feelings. But if you do like what you see at the end, I would appreciate a subscription. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into High Ren by Ren. Okay, interesting. Almost like a video game-esque or Saw-esque. Hi, Ren. Okay, so I was going to say initially maybe he's just a guitarist, but he has a mic on his shirt, so that makes me think he might sing. So far, the guitar is pretty good. If you know this channel, you know I like guitarists. And so, yeah, so far, A+. All right, so far, very artistic, which I'm not against. I think anybody that can create and push boundaries within an art, especially now with so much that has been done, is amazing. And so far, the artistry is fantastic. Enjoy the way he kind of uses his voice here along with the instrument to kind of create almost a dialogue there, but not quite. It sounds like we're about to get into the dialogue, though.
Hi there, Ren. It's been a little while. Did you miss me? You thought you buried me, didn't you? Risky. Cause I always come back. Deep down, you know that. Deep down, you know I'm always in periphery. Ren, on your pleased to see me. It's been weeks since we spoke, bro. I know you need me. You're the sheep, I'm the shepherd. Not your place to lead me. Not your place to be biting off the hand that feeds me. Hi, Ren. I've been taking some time to be distant. I've been taking some time to be still. I've been taking some time to be by myself since my therapist told me I'm ill. And I've been making some progress lately, and I've learned some new coping skills. So I haven't really needed you much, man. I think we need to just step back and chill. Ren, you sound more insane.
It's interesting. It's kind of like, again, a dialogue between two inner thoughts, right? Two inner people. You got the side that wants you to be in this mood, wants you to be depressed, and wants you to have all this anxiety, and then you have this competing side that wants to be better, and it's kind of like which side will win out. It's like the battle of good and evil. He's like, look, I've been talking to my therapist, I haven't needed you after a while, but got some coping skills, trying to do better. But the other side's gonna come back and say, no, You Need Me.
I haven't really needed you much,
And a 9-minute song. Interesting.
man. I think we need to just step back and chill. Ren, you sound more insane than I do. You think that those doctors are really there to guide you? Been through this a million times. Your civilian mind is so perfect to always being lied to. Okay, take another pill, boy. Drown yourself in the sound of white noise. Follow this 10-step program, rejoice. All your problems will be gone. Fucking dumb boy. Nah, mate.
It's like, why keep trying to do it? Like, you know, you're still going to have the problems at the end of the day. None of it's going to fix you. Why take these pills? Why go through all of these steps? Why go through all of this when at the end, you're still going to have the problems?
This time is different, man, trust me. I feel like things might be falling in place. And my music's been kinda doing bits too. Like I actually might do something great. And when I'm gone, maybe I'll be remembered for doing something special with myself. That's why I don't think that we should talk, man. Cause when you're with me, it never seems to help. You think that you can amputate me? I am you, you are me, you are I am we are one. Split in two, that makes one. So you see, you gotta kill you if you wanna kill me. I'm not leftover dinner, I'm not scraps on the side.
That little, like, monologue there, absolutely, I don't know the word for it. Fantastic, extreme, interesting, insightful. That's it.
You think that you can amputate me? I am you, you are me, you are I am we are one. Split in two, that makes one. So you see, you gotta kill you if you wanna kill me. I'm not leftover dinner, I'm not scraps on the side. Oh, your music is thriving, delusional guy. Where's your top 10 hit? Where's your interview with Oprah? Where are your Grammys, Ren? Nowhere. Yeah, but
see, again, it's like when you're getting some success, that side of you wants to say, well, but you're not getting enough success. Like where you see all these people with the big name interviews and the top 10 charts, but like not everybody's going to get that. And it's totally okay. If like your music is enough to pay for everything and for you to live, then there's nothing wrong with that. I'm going to try to stop pausing so much here. I'm sorry, y'all.
But my music's not commercial like that. I never chase numbers, statistics or stats. I never write hooks for the radio, they never even play me, so why would I concern myself with that? But my music is really connecting, and the people who find it respect it. And for me that's enough, cause this life's been tough, so it gives me a purpose I can rest in. Man, you sound so pretentious. Ren, your music is so self-centered. No one wants to hear another song about how much you hate yourself. Trust me. You should be so lucky, having me inside you to guide you, remind you to manage expectations, provide you perspective. That thing you neglected, I get it. You wanna be a big deal, next Jimi Hendrix, forget it. Man, it's not like that. Man, it's just like that. I'm inside you, you twat. No, it's not, man, you're wrong. When I write, I belong. Let me break the fourth wall by acknowledging this song. Ren sits down, has a stroke of genius. He wants to write a song that was not done previous. A battle with the subconscious, Eminem did it. Played on guitar, Plan B did it. Man, you're not original, you criminal rip-off artist. The pinnacle of your success is stealing other people's material. Ren, mate, we've heard it all before. She sells seashells on the seashore.
And see, that's another thing. It's like there's so many different things out there, right? That no matter what you do, it's not necessarily going to be quote unquote original, right? Because again, every idea necessarily probably even thought of, every concept has been played out at some point. Doesn't mean you can't put your own twist on something like this. It's a little bit different than everything else that was mentioned. So yes, it's not necessarily going to be original, but putting your own twist on it makes it an original feel to it, right? It's interesting. I don't know. I like the concept. I like him talking back and forth. I'd want to hear other things from him before I get into more detail about him as an artist, because I think, again, his artistry is there. I just want to see him sing more than necessarily talk. Another thing I get from him is kind of like an NF vibe. I like NF. I love NF, by the way.
Fuck you, I don't need you, I don't need to hear this. Cause I'm fine by myself, I'm a genius. And I will be great, and I will make waves, and I'll shake up the whole world beneath us. That's right, speak your truth, your fucking God complex leaks out of you. It's refreshing to actually hear you say it instead of downplay it. Music is all about the creative process, and if people can find something to relate to within that, then that's just a bonus. Fuck you, I'ma fucking kill you, Ren. Well, fucking kill me then, let's fucking have you, Ren. I'ma do it, watch me prove it. Who are you to doubt my music? Cause I call the shots, I choose if you die. Yeah, I call the shots, and so I choose who survives. I'll tie you up in knots when I lock you inside. Newsflash, I was created at the dawn of creation. I am temptation. I am the snake in Eden. I am the reason for treason, beheading all kings. I am sin, with no rhyme or reason. Son of the morning, Lucifer, Antichrist, father of lies. Mephistopheles, truth in a blender, deceitful pretender, the banished avenger, the righteous surrender. When standing in front of my solar eclipse, my name is stitched to your lips. So you see, I won't bow to the will of a mortal, feeble and normal. You wanna kill me? I'm eternal immortal. I live in every decision that catalyzes chaos, that causes division. I live inside death, the beginning of end. I am you, you are me, I am you, friend.
First of all, the using of the lights along with the guitar really creates the story that he's telling, and it goes along perfectly with the story he's telling. That artistry is an absolutely fantastic way to bring people and draw people into the stories by creating accents, with your music, and then with the lights going back and forth is creating the mood of being that temptation, being that evil presence within everything, right? It just accentuates the words that he's saying, and I think that's an absolutely fantastic way to do it.
I've been taking some time to be distant. I've been taking some time to be still. I've been taking some time to be by myself, and I've spent half my life ill. But just as sure as the tide starts turning, just as sure as the night has dawned, just as sure as the rainfall soon runs dry when you stand in an eye of a storm. I was made to be tested and twisted. I was made to be broken and beat. I was made by his hand, it's all part of his plan that I stand on my own 2 feet.
This part right here, truth. Wow, I love it.
Hi, Ren. I've been taking some time to be distant. I've been taking some time to be still. I've been taking some time to be by myself, and I've spent half my life ill. But just as sure as the tide starts turning, just as sure as the night has dawned, just as sure as the rainfall soon runs dry when you stand in an eye of a storm. I was made
right here
to be tested and twisted. I was made to be broken and beat. I was made by his hand, it's all part of his plan that I stand on my own 2 feet. And you know me, my will is eternal. And you know me, you've met me before. Face to face with a beast, I will rise from the east and I'll settle on the ocean floor. And I go by many names also. Some people know me as hope. Some people know me as the voice that you hear when you loosen the noose on the rope.
That line hit. Some people know me as the voice that you hear when you loosen the noose on the rope. That hit.
People know me as the voice that you hear when you loosen the noose on the rope. And you know how I know that I'll prosper? 'Cause I stand here beside you today. I have stood in the flames that cremated my brain, and I didn't once flinch or shake. So coward the man I've become, when I sing from the top of my lungs, that I won't retire, I'll stand in your fire, inspired I make to be strong. And when I am gone I will rise, in the music that I left behind. Ferocious, persistent, immortal like you, we're a climate different side.
You know who else he kind of reminds me of is 21 Pilots. Wait. Yeah, 21 Pilots. With this feel to it. The storytelling, the kind of like one man, even though 21 Pilots is a 2-man band, but the kind of mixture between rapping-ish to music to singing. It's just everything that they do, 21 Pilots does, brings story through the music that's again accentuated with the words, and it's just this artistic creation that it's more than just a musical creation, right? It's an emotional creation. It's everything with it. This is phenomenal. Okay. All right, so now we're putting the guitar down. What's going to happen? We still got about 2 minutes left in this song or this video. So what's going to happen now? I'm interested.
When I was 17 years old,
Oh, he's going to tell his story. Okay. I love that.
I shouted out into an empty room, into a blank canvas, that I would defeat the forces of evil. And for the next 10 years of my life, I suffered the consequences. With autoimmunity, illness, and psychosis. As I got older, I realized there were no real winners and there were no real losers in psychological warfare. But there were victims and there were students. It wasn't David versus Goliath. It was a pendulum, eternally swaying from the dark to the light. And the more intensely that the light shone, the darker the shadow it cast. It was never really a battle for me to win. It was an eternal dance. And like a dance, the more rigid I became, the harder it got.
That's insightful. Never a battle for me to win. It was an eternal dance. Like a dance, the more rigid I became,
It was an eternal dance.
the harder.
And like a dance, the more rigid I became, the harder it got.
Yeah. Again, mental illness is not something that you're going to conquer. It's a struggle that you're going to have your whole life, unfortunately. It's a struggle I deal with. It's a struggle many of us deal with. But don't give up, you know. There are ways to deal with it, but that doesn't mean you're not going to have your good days and your bad days. One of my favorite lines, or one of my favorite songs from an artist named Nick D, is Cotton Candy, I believe it's called. It's got some good day. It's a mix of the good days and the bad ones. Like that resonates with me, you know. There's going to be bad days through all of it, but doesn't mean you're not worth being here. Like the world is better with you in it. So that's my 2 cents.
The more I cursed my clumsy footsteps, the more I struggled. So I got older, and I learned to relax, and I learned to soften, and that dance got easier. It is this eternal dance that separates human beings from angels, from demons, from gods. And I must not forget, we must not forget, that we are human beings.
Mm-hmm. Really good. Really, really good. I commend him on that. I commend him. It's not an easy thing to do, to talk about your struggles with mental health, especially to this has reached 13 million people. But it's one that we definitely need to do more often, because we're not alone. Everybody's going through it at some point, and my story might help you. Your story might help me, and you never know that you might be that hope. You might give somebody that hope, you know. Anyways, my DMs are always open on Instagram. If you're going through a hard time and you need somebody to reach out to, you can always reach out to me. All right. This is my invitation to reach out. Again, the bearded reactions, or the bearded reaction on Instagram. Please reach out. I'd rather talk to you now, and get to know who you are than to learn about you in the comments or anything of that nature. So please reach out. Anyways, that's going to do it. If you liked what you saw, please do consider giving me a subscription. It does mean a lot for me and for the channel. I would like to eventually get to 100K. 2029 is my goal to get there. It may seem like I'm being some quasi satirical with that year, but I understand I don't upload as much as I used to, and so I know it's probably going to take a lot longer. So that's why I put that goal out there. Anyways, y'all, I hope each and every one of y'all are having a good day or night or whatever it is, wherever you are, whenever you're watching this. And always, until next time, YouTube, smile like you mean it. From the Bushy Beard. Ba-da-ba-ba.